So hello guys and girls, we're back. Tuesday afternoon. This is where I got to yesterday, and I know they're not laid. I'm just trying to work out how many bricks I've got left and the size of the piece of glass that I'm going to need. Got my bits of board up. I've got one to go across the back there, and then that'll get painted, and then I want to get down there done as well. And decide what I'm going to put down there, and then dig the little trench to hide the pipe, and then I can get that bottom hole there filled up, because I can get the pipe in and sat where it's needed to go to gravity feed the easy pod, just like the bottom drain in the main pond. Talking about the main pond, later on I will get the bowls out and I will do part 2 of the photo and catalogue. What temperature are we sitting at today? We are sitting at, see if I can get the screen, 11.1. Yeah, I'm happy with that. That'll be why they're looking for a bit of food. Oh babies, I'll sort you out in a minute. Talking about the babies, they're easy pods on a clean at the moment. That is now sitting at 18. Not as low as I want it, so I'm going to have to leave the door open all day again, and after doing the filter clean, that will give it a bit of a drop. I reckon mid next week I should be able to transfer them over. Homemade easy pods doing what it does. That one will get done on Thursday. So I'm going to get on with some bits and I'll come back to you. Ron. It's lovely and warm out here. I think I'm going to do some bits out here for a bit. And start looking at using some of these slabs. See if I can get them positioned the way I like them, and then I'll do some cutting. I might even take another cover off the pond. Let the fish enjoy a bit more of this sun. So yeah, if things work right with the slabs, I might even be able to use these out the back. You never know. Crazy Mexican wants to come out. She's definitely a sun dog. Isn't you, pup? You like the sun? Bless her. So, yeah, right, well, I'm going to get on for a bit. It is really fucking warm out here, guys. I'm going to have to start stripping down if it doesn't cool down. I mean, blue! You'd have thought it was November. Hey, I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to flick you around and show you what I've done so far. So yeah, this is what I'm doing. I'm cutting them so that when they get laid properly, they all join nice and flush. Don't know why I've decided to do it. I just thought, yeah, I think that'll put a nice edge. Put a nice edge there for the fake grass when we get it. So cutting the stones for the inside of there is going to be fun, but I'll get there. hopefully, touch wood, it stays like this for the rest of the day. Cup of tea on the go. Hang on a minute, you stupid bastard, Vincent, you can't drink tea through a fucking mask. How's your fingers, Leon? My man Leon only went and pierced his fingers. 2 fingers, all the way through, from that one to that one. Yep, good and proper, with a wooden skewer. I ask you, huh? I hope your fingers are feeling better, bruv. Right, I'm going to do a bit more cutting. Well, guys and girls, I'm really pleased with that. It's come out really, really well. I'm quite shocked, but I'm pleased. So I've had a bit of a tidy up and a sweep up, and I'll spin you around and let you have a look. Here we go. But before anyone says, why hasn't that one got a joint? It will be a joint, but I'm going to leave that until I lay it on the sand and cement. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some more bottle caps in here, level with the top of the slab, just to pull it into the pond itself. Decided I'm not going to use these here like this. It doesn't look right, so we'll think about something else. So there, I might even have to buy a couple of slabs like this so I can blend it in all nice, because I've got to put slabs up on where the barbecue is going to go anyway, so I think that would tie it in really nice. Yeah, bush looking as good as ever. The Acer's gone a real nice colour, or go in a real nice colour. So yeah, that's what I've been doing all day. Right, I'm going to go to the shop, get some milk so we can have a cup of tea, and then before it gets dark I'll get the second part of the measure up done. So on that note, guys, I will catch you all later on. Alright folks, here we go for part 2 of the yearly measure up. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's about 9 in there that I want to measure up, because a couple are going over to my mum as well. So yeah, stick with me and we'll be back with the first one. Here we are, the first one. This one's actually another one of Susan's fish. This is Adam Bayer 3-step kahaku, and when she bought it in April it was 11 centimeters and it is now 28. Really pleased with the Adam Bayer kahakus. Absolutely beautiful Benny, lovely white, and the whites are white. Absolutely stunning. So there we go, there's number 1. Here we have fish number 2, and another fish that I'm really proud of, purely for the fact that, like the kahaku that we looked at yesterday, This was from last year's fry from Adam by a koi farm. It's a Sakura Rogon, basically a metallic kahaku with a beautiful one-step pattern. And like I say, last year we got this as fry from Adam and Amanda. It is now 37 centimetres. So yeah, we are extremely pleased with this one. I'll see if I can find a video of her when she was smaller. Right, we have here the last of the mukashis that we bought in April from Buyer Koi Farm, and in April this little baby was 12 centimetres. She's now measuring out at 37. There are some of my subscribers that have the other 4. Chris from Carey's Koi, he's got 2. He's got, I think it's the darkest and the biggest out of the 5. That dark one, once it gets big, that's gonna be a stunner. Big one's got a big frame on it, but this one, we like this one better because it was an overall more balanced in body shape. Scale pattern is absolutely sublime. It's just going to get better and better. And no, it's definitely not a Yamabuki. Yeah. Look at the scales. Hopefully we should get some good growth out of her next year. Here we have another special fish. Well, when we done the buying of the small fish that we did in April, there were 2 showers. I've mentioned them in videos before, and this one ended up going to Barry, so it's ended up back here. Started off at 11 centimetres this one, and it's now topping out at 32. I've got high hopes for this one. The Benny on it is absolutely awesome, and once all that black thickens up, it's going to be a cracking fish. Yeah, so for those, and I know I go on about it, but for those people out there that are into their koi, you really do need to get down and have a visit at Adam and Amanda's koi farm. Absolutely cracking farm, awesome couple, and when you book a slot, you've got Amanda and Adam, they've got their full attention for however long that you end up there, because you do end up there longer than what you expect 9 times out of 10, and 99.9% of the time you don't walk away empty-handed. But yeah, got high hopes for this one. Now this one wasn't actually bought by us. This one belonged to Barry. When Barry passed and we started closing his pond down, Sister Claire asked us if we wanted to have one of Barry's fish, so of course I chose his Japanese Asagi. So again, I'm not sure if this one's male or female. Do like its robing. The red's a bit sporadic in a couple of places, but I still think it's a cracking fish. We didn't measure it when it came here, but I'm sure it measured out about 18 to 20 cm, something like that. And he's now sitting at 32. Still got a lot of progressing to do. Bit of carp pox there on his dorsal, which doesn't make him look very appealing at the moment, but trust me, that will disappear once the temperatures get a bit warmer. Hey bub. Now this one, I really don't know how to categorise it yet, and I'm hoping now it's got a bit of size and whatnot that Adam can help me out with this one. We got this one in April, and I have got a video of it. I will try and find it and attach it to this. Yeah, it come from an Achiba spawning. Now when we first got it, this was pretty much jet black here and down the sides there. Now during the summer, when it warmed up, it totally disappeared. I mean, there was only a tiniest little spot. Now, am I wrong, or is that not a Matsukawabaki? Because now that the temperatures have dropped, it's coming back, and it's coming back with a vengeance at the moment. So yeah, this one we call the unusual Achiba, and it was 12 centimetres. Hey, steady on, missus, steady on. Yes, she was 12 centimetres when we got her in April, as I was saying, and I will net her in a second, and now she's 34 centimetres, but she don't like being in the bowl, hence why I only do this if it's needed, or the yearly measure up. Now I'm going to go and put her back in the pond. Bank holiday Monday, and we decided that we're going to move some of our personal fish out of the growing on tank and into the main pond. Nice 3-step kahaku, and a fish that I still don't know what bracket to put it in, but it came from an Achiba spawning. Ideas in the comments. Now this one I've dubbed Unusual Achiba because it started off jet black. It then started to produce what looked like an army green pattern. It then changed from that to like a sickly orangey colour. I have documented it somewhere else on another video. You might have to scroll through to see it. But that orange then turned to the brown that you see with a grey pattern. This was out in the front pond for a while because it came out of the IBC tank, and I netted it up because I thought that it lost some scales across the top. But when I actually looked, they're actually white scales. He has white on the tips of his pec fins when the phone focuses. He's got a white mouth. He's got white in his tail. So yeah, your thoughts on that one as well, guys. Oh, I didn't measure him. Give me a sweet Pete. Here's one-handed, 27. 27, he started off at about 8 to 10 centimetres. So yeah, that's unusual achiever number 2.
Hey?
No, it was pure black.
From the start, yeah.
Absolutely pure black. Then it went army green.
I never know if it's in focus or not because of the sun. Right, we've got a couple of nice fish in here. Now, the main one in question is this one, the Goshki. We took a trip down to New Forest Koi in April, May sort of time, and I hand-picked 5 Goshki, and they were 2 to 3 centimetres in size. This one is now 18. Susan wants this 2-step one kept. We'll see how that one progresses. But this one is my wow. I've left these ones to last for the fact that I'm going to move these 2 into the growing on tank over the winter so that they can get their best potential over the winter. So yeah, I've got real high hopes for this one, real high hopes. And then we've got a Tancho shower that the pickle bought me from Adam Bayer Koi Farm, and it's a bonsai koi. And you might scoff and say there's no such thing. Yes, there is. The reason I say that is because that Tancho shower came from the same spawning that did. So yeah, they're from the same gene pool. This one just hasn't grown. There was 2 we picked. I picked this one, and the pickle bought it for me, and I picked a bonsai kahaku that he's got in his tank. So yeah, bonsai Tancho shower. I will get a measurement in a minute. In fact, no, sorry, do it now, can't we? We'll do this one-handed. He's only an ickle fish. So, hey, where you going? We have 14 centimetres. 14 centimetres. So, yeah, I'm going to put these in a bag for a bit. And that's it for the yearly roundup. Like I say, gonna watch this one with very interesting. In fact, Katrina Hodgson has the Tancho Goshki that I picked. There is 2 others in the pond, but they ain't worth worrying about. One's got absolutely no pattern at all, so we'll probably end up being some kind of Matsuba, and the other one, it's got a nice Muritan spot on his head, but it's missing some Benny in the middle. And you see how this one, it balances on the one that's left in the pond. You can see that there's a bit missing in this centre area. If it had Benny there, then it would be a lovely little goshki. It's going to be a nice goshki either way. But let's see if I can see it in there. He's a wily little shit. Usually sits down here by the skimmer. Yeah, he's down there. Yes, yeah, I'll feed you in a minute. Yeah. There's Jigsy's Kikikoru. There you go, Jigsy baby. You're still doing well. You've got a 1-step Kahaku down there as well. Hello. There he is, sir, down there, underneath the Kahaku. So yeah, on that note guys, I'm going to knock it on the head for the day, because I'm shattered. So on that note, take it easy, and I will catch you all on the next one.